if ever there was a song that summed up a TJ save, it is Faith by George Michael. You just got to have faith, everyone. It's going to be fine. It'll all work out in the end. Obviously, we'll struggle, mostly. But eventually, something will come good. That's the thinking. It's unproven as to whether that's true or not. George, are we feeling a little Mexicana tonight? Oh, si senor. Thanks to our good friends at Beer. We will absolutely be celebrating. Thank you, George, for resubbing on your Prime. Llama has resubbed as well. Oh, my word. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. FM girl Alice is in the house as well. So shout out for them in terms of Llama and, of course, Alice as well. So thank you to have you in, Alice. A pleasure, my friend. Let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got some packs. Matt's in on the resubs as well. 18 months. Thank you, Matt. Very kind indeed. 3 packs before we even begin looking at Aberdeen. I nearly said Darlington for a second there. Bit of muscle memory kicking in. What was that? MCG, evening all. Is this a safe space to laugh and joke about your country being shit at football? I mean, our country is shit at football because we're Scotland. England are also shit at football. Bekir Ben Said of Tunisia. I think we need that one, actually. I think we need that one. Hugo Larsson of Sweden. Not sure. Maybe. Maybe it's a possibility. Ayoub El Karbi of Morocco. Luka Modric. I think we already got Luka Modric, so that might be a swap, but that's a pretty good pull. Is old Luka. Who have we got here? Alikulov. I think we only need one Uzbekistani player, and I don't think it's that guy. I could be wrong. If it is, and we've filled Uzbekistan, we've got the We Are Morocco badge. Je suis Morocco. And this is quite a good one. Look at that. Shiny World Cup. Huge pull. That's a good pack, that. That's not bad at all. Well done. Well done. That's pack 1 of 3. Let's have a look. The Arsenal, welcome in, my friend. Hope you're good. Nice to see you. Well, how's everyone's weeks been, by the way? How's your week started? Has it been good so far? Are we looking forward to destroy a nation? Sorry, build a nation, Scotland. Adam Hlojek of the Czech Republic, or Czechia, I should say, sorry. Another shiny Croatia badge. I think that's another swap. If you are collecting stickers, by the way, if you are collecting, I've started putting my list in the Discord of ones that I need. So have a little look in there. If you've got any in there that could be swaps, please do get in touch. We will cover postage. There's Pacquiao, is it? Pacquiao? Yeah. William Pacho from Ecuador. And this one is pretty good. The Argentina team, that is a hell of a pull. These are good packs tonight, aren't they? We've started really well. Gabriel from Brazil. Unai Simon. We definitely need Unai Simon. We definitely need him. And Ramon Souza of Paraguay. 2 good packs out of 2. Let's see what the third one's going to be, shall we? How have we done a season already? Well, very, very interesting, isn't it, the Arsenal? We got a time machine working. We figured it was better to just start the save at the World Cup. We will recap for those people who weren't here on Monday. We did play the World Cup as Scotland manager, and I'm sure you can all take a wild guess as to how well it went. Here is Axel Twanzebe of the Congo. Congolese defender. Played very, very well today. Akhter Koglu. Actacoglu. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but that's never held me back before, has it? Trezeguet from Egypt. I think we need that one as well. So that's nice. Hoshu Kashmir of Haiti. Was it a history-making World Cup campaign? Do you know what, the Arsenal? It was. It was. Darwin Núñez. He was expected in the other pack. He missed the target. Darwin Núñez. Justin Kluivert. Speaking of people who miss a lot. Justin Kluivert. And Fidel Escobar. Good packs, everyone. That's 3 packs. Have we got everyone who subbed and resubbed there? I think it was the 3, wasn't it? That's fine. Lovely. Of course, any subs, primes, resubs, more packs as we go through. Shall we have a little nosy at where we are? Tuny's resubbed as well. Have you, Tuny? It's not come through, but do you know what? I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Right. It might show up in a little bit. Because I know that sometimes there's a bit of a delay on it. On Prime. Yeah. Primes sometimes take a second. So let me do that. Right. So Tuny has got the Sweden badge. Definitely a swap, but a good one. Princess Diana. That's really nice. We've got that. Veggie has gifted a sub to Scotland Loves You. Appreciate that, Veggie. We'll open another pack there as well. Davinson Sanchez. Appreciate that. Primers be free. Give it a tickle. Help to bankrupt Bezos in the process. Well, look, Bezos has greased your palms, so you're paying for it out of your Amazon Prime anyway. So you might as well just get a free sub, mightn't you? Yeah, and it supports the channel, so we get a little kickback. So why the devil not? Uwade of Japan. Think that might be a swap, possibly. We will see. Evening Harrison. Duke Lequois of Haiti. This is a swap, but it's okay to have a swap of lovely Ahmad. Oh, the Ivory Coast Pele. And Tyler Adams as well. So that's another one. And do you know what? Veggie gifted out. So let's do this as well. Let's see what we've got, shall we? We'll get into Aberdeen in just a second. Ladislav Krejci off of Czechia. Look at that haircut. We've got Edo Kayembe from the Congo. There you go. See, there's Tuny sub prime coming through there. Martin Experience. I think it's a swap, but I'm a big fan of Martin Experience. Donald Marlin. I think we only need a couple of Holland. I wonder whether he's one of the ones we need or not. I can't remember. Almoej Ali of Qatar. Pedri. I think we need Pedri. We haven't got many Spain, to be honest. Spain seems to be quite difficult to get, as do Ghana and Morocco. I think we haven't got many Moroccans. Marcel Sabitzer. I don't know if we've got Sabitzer or not. Do you know what? Good packs. Good packs, everyone. That can only mean bad Football Manager incoming. I mean, it doesn't have to mean bad Football Manager incoming, but it's one of those things where it feels like it probably is. Senegal are winning. Belgium haven't turned up at this World Cup, have they? They really haven't. I mean, we say that. You can see here the second round. Okay, so history makers already. Scotland in the second round of the World Cup, never made there before. So let's tick one thing off on our to-do list. We took the lead against France. We did get beat 4-1. So they did smash us. So we are now coming home, which means that we can focus all of our attentions on Aberdeen now, and not split our attention between, the World Cup and this club that we're going to try and hopefully build. A Sunderland player scored. Is it Habib Diarra has scored as well? Excellent. MCG, how many packs would we need to open to take up the entire stream and not watch Aberdeen? I'm willing to bankrupt myself. Right, well, I'll tell you what. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs here. And I think Mrs. J has probably got another 8 packs somewhere else. Is that a tick on Project Braveheart? It is. It is. So what we will do is we'll have to tick it down here. Where have we got? We've got it's get out of the group stage, so we can actually tick off level 2, goal 1. So that's not bad. I'll see if I can do that in the background, and give us a nice little shiny tick, because that means we can already tick something off, which is brilliant. Yeah. So this, of course, is what we're trying to do for anyone who's brand new, looking at what we're going to try and build throughout the course of the save. We're going to focus on building Scottish youth. We need to find those Scots, though, if we are trying to build the national team. Then we have a DNA in here as well, which is determination, work rate, teamwork, aggression, bravery, professionalism, and leadership. And then at Aberdeen, we want young, hungry players who are ambitious. They want to be professional team players, obviously, as well. We're not looking for mercenaries. We're not looking for people who are coming with big egos or they want their big last payday. Again, we want to try and do things the right way. And obviously, with us doing a build a nation, what we need to remember, and I need to remember especially, is we don't have to win. Yeah? We just have to make sure that Scotland are doing well. So if, for example, we get to the European stages, okay? So like Champions League, Europa League, Europa Conference, as long as we're making Scottish teams competitive in those competitions, that is what we want. Yeah? Can I tick off level 2 without doing level 1? It's a part of level 2. It's not all of level 2. I've ticked off one of the criteria. It could get to the end of the save, and if I've not ticked off all level 1, then the level 2 becomes redundant. So it's a double parted save, really, isn't it? So yes, I think we probably can tick off one of the outcomes objectives as level 2, but we've got a lot of work to do to tick off level 1 as well. So the save is in the Discord as well. Okay, so Rangers and Celtic can buy our new gens if they're really good. They absolutely can. They absolutely can. We need to keep all of our players in Scotland, so we don't want them to be leaving. We want to try and bring talent in, probably from like the Premier League or whatever. If there's young players that are being released, we want to be jumping in on them and getting them brought in. See what we can do. Aberdeen making other Scottish teams look good since 1984. That seems to be the plan at this moment in time. So I do like the idea of a Brazilian defender called Ulysses. Also changing players' passports to Scottish. Yeah, that's right. We need to bring players in and make them Scottish. So players like Hayden Hackney, for example, who has Scottish potential, he's eligible for Scotland. We want to try and get that conversation going with him to say, look, how's about you come and play for us? And Job, of course, as well. Absolutely. Job makes complete sense, doesn't he? So you've set up a safe premise where if any club in Scotland wins anything, it's all thanks to TJ. This is genius. Do you know what, Llama? This is how we've got to do it, right? There's no way I'm going to be able to do it, but someone somewhere must win something. All I'm doing is I'm building a platform for everyone. So as I said, the save file is in the Discord, right? This is the first open save file for everybody. So normally the save files are for subscribers, right? Or for people who are on Amazon Prime, okay? But because of the fact this is a brand new save, and it's a big save, and there's a couple of sort of like things in there that we want to look at. If anybody wants to go scouting, feel free, right? Go and download the file, okay? Bring us a list of players that you think would be good, particularly for Scotland, right? Okay. I'd be really interested to see what sort of players people find who have potential Scottish ancestry or eligibility. I think that would be interesting. Obviously, for Aberdeen, we can sign anybody, but we don't want to be signing older players. We want to kind of get that younger profile coming through. And then hopefully that creates a successful enough Aberdeen. And then in terms of new Scots, we're hoping to get people from like America, because let's face it, in 9 months there'll probably be quite a lot of a lot of Scots available in America, New Zealand, Australia, France, Italy, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Chile, Uruguay, all the places where Scottish people tend to be. Is this the same file as the one you're playing now, or is it the pre-podcast? No, Dan. This is the one that we're playing right now. So I have fast-forwarded it to the World Cup. So you take my day one. So you won't have actually had the World Cup, but you start in 2026. So that's where we are with it. Yeah. Claudio on YouTube. Hi, Tony. I'm from Paraguay. A huge fan of Scottish football. Best of luck with this new adventure. Why didn't you choose Hibernian? Well, we didn't choose Hibernian for one simple reason, Claudio. I haven't ruined Hibernian before. I have ruined Aberdeen before. And I'm back here purely for revenge purposes, which is I think is the best reason to be at a football club. Evening A15, welcome. Just want to double check. This is part 2. Yes. So if you download that save file, that will take you to that's Aberdeen Build a Nation day 1. That's this one. Yeah. Can't ruin what's already broken. There we go. I'm trying to download the file. I'm concerned it may blow up my computer, considering it said patient when you load it. To be honest, Y2 James, it's not that slow. It's pretty fine. But I mean, my computer's relatively fast, and relatively beefy, so I can't imagine it'd be that much. It's none of the leagues are playable in the background, so there's that to consider. Hey now, the world comes in. Let's just get Job on the shortlist there, because he's obviously going to be the one we want to captain us into the future. I mean, first question, I suppose, really is are we buying players for Aberdeen? Or are we going with what we've got? We could probably set up some plans, because we did have an initial idea with the squad, didn't we? And we also got some data as well. Right, so on the day 1 save file, you'll have all the data from last season. So you'll be like, oh yeah, such players got. In fact, let me show you. Oh no, it's all last season's there. I'll have to go back into last season's file to get all of the data stuff. So yeah, from now I can't check it out, but if you wanted to go back and have a look, you can see who did well last season. I'm tempted to play as we are, and just go. My concerns last year were we needed a left back. Those concerns will still be here because we didn't bring one in. My concern was also we needed a striker. Yeah, we looked at a system that looked like this. We wanted to change that from an advanced playmaker to just an attacking midfielder. So that's the in possession, and then that's the out of possession. Yeah. So what it would probably look like would be Brodvite in goal. Or Mitov, who played most. Brodvite, I think, played most last season, didn't he? 16 games. Mitov played 21. So let's put Brodvite in. He's number 99. We've got to put Brodvite in goal. We're going to want Jensen playing maybe at right back. You know, Milner plays right back, doesn't he? Milne. We want to have either Shinnie or Malloy at left back. Also Jamalfi at left back, wasn't it? Tonight at Spurs. I saw that. That's a lot of money as well. I think when editor Chris turns up, in fact, here he is. I was going to say, when literally say his name and he shall appear. He's very happy about it, isn't he? It's a big signing. It's a big signing. I mean, to be fair, Chris is running out of like who else is going to sign for Spurs at the minute. The only thing that Spurs have now got to consider is whether or not there's another potential betting charge hanging around them. That would be the only problem. Why Matthias Fernandez? Well, I guess because they're selling Bergval, right? Because you've got no creativity in midfield. That's probably it, really, yeah. Or ability, or mobility, or anything at all, really, in the grand scheme of things. Arsenal fans win 1 and 4 trophies and get very giddy, bless them. Hey, look, they had a lovely time last season, didn't they? Arsenal fans. Much in the same way that Sunderland fans had a lot of fun last year. Maybe not so much fun next year, but we'll see. Again, I'm playing FM24, doing the same Build a Nation save thing. Started Queen's Park, says Claudio. Are there any differences between national teams between the FM24 and 26? I mean, there will be a lot of difference in the teams, just in terms of like who's picked, I think. If that's what your question means, or if your question means like, is there any difference in how it plays? Not a lot. Not a lot. You probably need a replacement for Morrison, who would have been the central centre back. I thought I was lacking a centre back. I think I'm lacking a midfielder as well, aren't I? Oh, the German lad, Geiger. Right, so I need a central midfielder and I need a centre back. Okay, so let's look for transfer and loan. And then let's also put a DLP or an AM in there. We can always mix it up between the two. And do you know what? A striker's not a bad thing either. All I keep this doing in the World Cup is fall over for a foul. Really? What's happened? Declan Rice did look very good at right back against the Democratic Republic of Congo. Did you see the tar goal? I did. Oh yeah, that was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. God, yeah, that was ridiculous, wasn't it? That was poor. Um, let's have a look for. Is there any way we can work out who's going to be? Um. Okay, maybe find out a contract now, and then do it by position. So let's now go. So we need a centre back first of all. So Craig Dawson has been linked. Oh, sorry, has been recommended. I should say. Sorry, Craig Dawson, João Basso, a ball playing Brazilian, Jermaine James, a Welsh centre half, who's come from Magallanes and San Lorenzo, but he's Welsh and Argentinian. Let's get him in. Let's have a look at him, shall we? Hamajatu Sukan. Don't know. I can't pronounce his name, so maybe not. He's very exotic. Is that the pest Jermaine genus? I think it is. Speaking of pest references, I dropped a good pest reference on the. I was on a Sunderland podcast today, in fact, recorded it yesterday. It's probably from Patagonia. That would make sense actually, Alice, because there is a large Welsh community out there, isn't it? So that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, we were talking about something, and I had a couple of pest references in there. And I should also recommend you. I should recommend the FM show for when it comes out tomorrow. I think it has one of the best half hours of our recent episodes. Like, it is very, very funny. Very funny. It's not football. It's not football at all, and it's not Football Manager at all. But it's very, very funny. I have a bone to pick you about Sunderland Till I Die, by the way, and how good you said it was. Okay, talk to me, MCG. While I also shout out the WFM show as well, by the way. So make sure you check that out also. Alice and Katie doing exceptional work to make a wonderful, wonderful show, which again you absolutely must go and check out. So go and do that. What's the button to pick? Do you not think it's very good? Most recent guest was Matt, I believe. Keep listening. Yeah, Matt was this guest, wasn't it? And if Matt's on it, then it's bound to be good, isn't it? Because he's really good. It was amazing until the last episode and everyone's died. I was in bits watching it. I mean, there is... Yeah, okay, maybe I should have told you about that bit. I thought it was going to be fairly obvious that everybody dies at the end. I look forward to a promise not to upload to Riverside to watch it. Oh, jump on, Alice. In fact, I'll send you the YouTube link, and you can have a So let me send you the YouTube link. You can just watch it now while you're doing it. You should technically have access to the Patreon stuff. Really. Hang on. Let me do that now. Right. There you go, Alice. You've got that now. I've sent it to you. You can have a watch. Is it better than Welcome to Wrexham? It's 100% better than Welcome to Wrexham. Like, Welcome to Wrexham doesn't happen without Sunderland Till I Die. I think the first season of Welcome to Wrexham was fine. The second season is a bit isn't great. Charlie Methven is the best worst owner. He's such a prick, isn't he? But there's also, right, and here's the problem. There's also, he's now got a podcast, Charlie Methven. And I quite like the podcast. Like, I know he's a prick. I know he is. But the podcast's quite interesting. And we do all love Luke O'Nien. We do. Luke O'Nien, the only footballer I know who would jump into the North Sea to save someone's dog. Do you know what I mean? What a guy. There's a leader. Granit Xhaka wouldn't do that. Also, as well, by the way, in case anybody thinks that is absolute nonsense. Let's just pop the link in the chat here. That's the chat there for Luke O'Nien saves Labrador on the beach. He can't compete with our podcast empire. Look, Alice, we need to make a podcast empire. We need another podcast. Granit Xhaka would jump into West London for a bag of cash. He would, wouldn't he? Wrestling. If you want to do it, Chris, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. In fact, actually, here's what's really interesting. The coach at the kids football team that I now co-coach. We were talking about kids football, the kids football podcast that we listen to, and we're like, that's a good idea, but we don't like them. I'm not saying anything more about whether we're doing a kids football podcast. Back when football was mint, was that a podcast? Was it? Surely, I mean, maybe it was. It could have been. It had potential of being a podcast. It was a podcast. Rugio was very adamant throughout the whole thing that it was a podcast. It felt very podcasty, didn't it? Really, if we're being brutally honest, yeah, it was supposed to be a great channel and it quickly became a podcast. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of things that we didn't do with that. I blame myself with that. There's no one else to blame. There's no one else to blame, Tony. It was definitely you that caused that problems. Yeah. TJ can't help but make a podcast. I just like podcasting. I think it's a really, really... I just think it's a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Podcast about failed ventures. It's not a podcast. Is the wage budget for Aberdeen decent, or are we shopping in Lidl? Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, MCG. We got £4,500 left in our £107,000 budget. Evening, Benny, how are we? Waiting for the podcast about podcasting. I should say, we've got a official Nottingham Comedy Festival slot. So we'll post the show details out for that in due course. So that's the first live day of 2026 locked in. So we'll see if we can put some of the dates around it, make it a bit interesting. But what we have done, we've done it in the middle of the day. Oh, that's Adama Diallo. That doesn't say Ahmad Diallo. Damn my dyslexia. Jonah Kuziazari. Right. Okay. I mean, we're not going to get him for these sorts of wages, but let's Let's go for it. Middle of the day. Well, not middle of the day. It's like 2:30, but it's 2:30 on a Sunday. So the thinking being, there's enough time to do stuff. Either before or after, or maybe like the Saturday. There's some options. I guess maybe what we need to do is work out, can we bring in some Scottish players who are going to be, who we can actually play? Like, so if Celtic and Rangers have got some decent players, do we just loan them? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that what I should be doing, really? James Wilson's meant to be good, isn't he? So again, maybe we consider James Wilson as our striker. Let's keep thinking about it, shall we? Harrison's got £52 million to spend and a £200,000 wage budget at Tottenham. It's quite a lot, to be honest. See, Newcastle have been breaching UEFA for FFP. What, the most ethical club in the world? Bending the rules? Surely not. Surely not. But they're not even allowed to spend any money, apparently, because the cartels say no. Well, where did that £200 million go, Newcastle, from last season? Oh, I don't know. USA beat Sweden on penalties. Senegal beat Egypt. Colombia have knocked out Croatia. Have a look at Ben Stanway at Partick Thistle. Villa and Newcastle fans crying has been fantastic. I mean, at least Villa went and won something. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle won the basically like a competition to have an open top bus ride. That's all they did. You know what I mean? They pretty much won the Charity Shield. Yeah. Okay, so let's put Ben Stanway on the short list then. What makes Stanway good? Where's Partick Thistle player? They Championship, right? They want a smiley sticker of a trophy. Exactly. Where did you come first season with Aberdeen? So we didn't actually play the first season, Ralph. What's interesting is I didn't sim the first season, but I played the World Cup. So the season started at the World Cup, and which meant that the AI put us sixth, which is absolutely fine, to be honest. So we finished sixth, though. 16 wins, 16 defeats. Reasonable. We didn't get into Europe, but it gives us somewhere to go from, you know? They won the Sports Day trophy. Let's not talk about Sports Days. It's still a little bit raw. You know, Chris? It's yeah. It's a little bit too soon. It's a bit too soon, yeah. R.I.P. TJ's leg. Son played a lot last season. A lot of the Scottish teams rings around him. Oh, nice. Do you know what? That's a good tip then, Ryan. Let's. I've got him scouted, so let's see what we can do. I should also probably get some Maximiliano Comba. He's 232. Can't be doing that. Ben Hamer, that's the former Leicester guy, isn't it? I have a feeling that all the players who are going to be available are like 107. Like, hey, we've got this recommendation from this guy. He's 46. Like Dimitri Payet, you know. The blueprint is to not bring players in who are stupidly old. So, so I maybe need to sort of like stick to that and be like, okay, let's not bring guys in for their final payday. Yeah. Some lads still at Dunfermline. Let's have a look, shall we? You can also play trialists in the stupid, pointless Scottish Cup thing. That's where we're about to go now, isn't it? We're about to go into the daft Scottish Nonsense Cup. So we could try that. Yeah, he's a bit expensive. So it's that Dunfermline. What's James Wilson's value there? We'll have a look. We've just tried to loan him in actually. So there's Jeremiah Mullen, a practical signing apparently, and Andy and Matty Todd. John Todd, Andrew Todd, determination 16. Are these guys got potential in real life, I take it, yeah? I mean, Matty Todd, 25 years old. He's probably not got much more ability, has he? The Todd brothers, the Todd triplets. There's John Todd. John Todd's the one. So we have looked at, where is he? I mean, Ross Stewart is available. So we thought about maybe bringing him in, but don't think we can probably afford him. Will Ferry we've looked at, but his value is going to be slightly too much for us right now. But maybe we spread the payments and try and get that over the line. And then where's our other? We've just done him, haven't we? Wilson. It's called James Wilson, isn't he? So he's currently worth about 7 million. So Matt, the Todd with 2 Ds. I think I've seen that film actually. All right, let's get on the old Mexicana, shall we? So there's James Wilson there, 19 years old, got a bit of potential. It's worth 11 million for you. I mean, he's a good player in real life, isn't he? So he could be the option. Johnny Kenny from Celtic is probably the backup option. And then Ross Stewart at 29 years old is really not the like we could offer him a trial. He's still got acceleration of 12. So that's where we are at the minute. Yeah. You got 16-year-old in your academy worth £20 million. England versus Congo, which of course we know about. He's starting. Who's starting? What's starting? England beat the Congo 4-0. Uruguay have beaten Argentina on penalties. Oh, God, we're going to have to watch an England World Cup win, aren't we? Ross Stewart rejects Aberdeen. Okay, fair enough. JK isn't coming to us, I'm afraid. We can't afford that. The Congo keeper was class. He was mint, wasn't he? Actually, tell you who else was mint. There was another player in that who was good. Sipenga. He was very good. Finley Curtis at Rangers. Yeah. Yeah. He's the only second choice goalkeeper at his club as well. They said that, didn't they? Bailey Rice at Rangers. I mean, actually, where's Dan Neil? Because he's out of contract now, isn't he? Dan Neil. And he's just gone to the Rangers in real life, hasn't he? Luke O'Nine. Will Luke O'Nine come on loan? No, Siddiqui is shite, should stay at Sunderland for his entire career. I agree. Absolutely agree, Jaden. Like, everybody who's watching him, like, what a dreadful player. Awful player. Awful. Horrendous. Rubbish player. Don't look at him. Um, Proper shit. Yeah. Yeah, just keep moving. There's no point looking at him. Yeah, next. Caleb Shakespeare's maybe quite good in real life, actually. Is Riggy in the youth system? Oof, £1 million a month wages. Maybe we're not getting Riggy. Some English guy with a made up Scottish name, also Tom McShominay or something. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Madueke was absolutely class. Get your bids in now. Oh, definitely. Definitely. He's a really good player. Dan Neil rejects Aberdeen. Oh, Dan. Dan. He's got no interest. The club lacks the financial muscle to even get close. Well, look. See what, Dan. How's about we stay on the shortlist, and if you don't have an offer coming in, then we'll go from there. Yeah. Nick Sermon is wanted, which is fine because we could move him into another club in Scotland. Kuzi Azari has gone off to Klagenfurt. Never had a season ticket sell out before an FM. Oh, real? Your season tickets are sold out. Nice. Robbie McCrory. How much? £2,000? That feels like a lot, though. Is that more than our? Is that more than what our? Oh no, Bratvite's on 3. Mitoff's on 3. So actually, $2,000 on a third goalkeeper who's a Scottish wouldn't be dreadful. Jermaine James, leading Premier League player. Driven, good heading, good player, good in the air. Doesn't like big matches. Has a competitive streak which can lead him to bending the rules. Quite like that. Quite like that. He can head. He's determined. He's 6'3", left footer, so that would be quite handy for us. What positions are we looking for? Well, we think a striker, probably a left back, and I think we need somebody else in midfield as well. Really. Graham from Dundee. What's that the under-19s of? Luke Graham. He looks all right, actually. Determination's good. Jumping reach is fine. Bit of pace. Brings the ball to defence. Actually, Calvin Miller might be a left back. From Falkirk. More of a winger, according to this. I actually like Will Ferry. That's who I like for left back. So what I might do is I might try and structure a deal, because we haven't got a lot of money. So maybe what I might try and do is pay for it in installments. Let's give them a 10% on the next thing as well. And then they can have another 200 grand if we qualify for that. You can always come back if needs be, can't we? We should really hit the suggest terms button and just see what the game actually thinks we should go for, but I mean, that's good then, seeing Graham Shinnie's getting involved and Malloy. So that's 2 players that could play left back. We could play Malloy there if needs be as well. I mean, we put James there, we put Nuster. Is he a left footer? He is, yeah. We pop Ryan Duncan. I think this is what I'd try to do before, have Ryan Duncan as my support man. It just doesn't quite work, but I'd love the idea of if it actually did. Maybe we put Palavessa there and we put Armstrong just behind. I don't know, Armstrong doesn't quite have the legs, does he? Barney Stewart for a striker. Elliot Watt. That's Elliot Ward. Oh, Elliot Watt and Motherwell. Ooh. Let's get the scouts on him because we quite like him. Barney Stewart for a striker again depends on how much of a database upgrade he's got. Appeared out of nowhere this season. Now it's time for West Brom. Okay, probably not going to be. He's probably not going to be the guy then, is he? Because I think this is going to be the. I think this is like the official database, so I don't think they're going to have gone and chucked loads of stuff into it. It's not. It's basically it's not been an extra one of those like. Let's sort of go off and find a sorted out SI real life database update or something. Or I mean, if there's someone who's going to play sort of like, where's that, West Brom? I mean, we might end up looking like someone like Ricky J. Jones, for example, could be someone we look at. I mean, Lennon Miller again as well. Remember, he's still only 23. Ricky J. Jones. This is like madness. Getting the band back together, absolutely. So Belgium have beaten Australia, Spain have beaten Austria, Portugal have beaten Ghana. Stephen Welsh is another left back. Jamie Mercer off to Alloa, that's fine. Don't worry, Chris. We'll get them back. We'll get them back. Chris Rigg, £14 million. Okay, maybe we're not going to. Maybe Chris Rigg isn't coming. We've got a friendly on the 11th, so we're still waiting to try and get to that. France have beaten Germany. Sunderland's Dembele scores a couple. Netherlands have beaten South Korea. Finally trying out a new skin. See, I looked at that at a new skin, and I've not loaded it on. I've got the SAS one, and I've got the Control. Is it? Okay, so the transfer has been accepted, or the financial package from us has been accepted, but the wages are going to be all over the shop. So £2.6 million buyout clause. £5.5 would make him one of the highest earners. We might have a left back. Mr. Tinney's skin's meant to be very good. Yeah, so I've had a bit of a nosy. I don't know how to load them in though. That's the thing. Yes, all the Todds are apparently very, very good. With a Mac, you're kind of limited. Stanway apparently is meant to be pretty handy as well. Good first touch. Good tackling, actually, as well, for a Aggressive. Needs a bit more. Okay, we might keep our eyes on him, actually. Aberdeen have signed recently as one of Dundee's best players, Tony Yagona. Might still be in the Brentford youth team. Well, if he's in the Brentford team now, then we won't be able to get him back, will we? We downloaded Mr. Tinney's version 7. Nottingham Forest changing manager again. Oh, yeah. I mean, they've changed manager because I changed my pants today, so. Adam Montgomery at Celtic. Yeah, let's shortlist him. Actually, he's probably cheaper than Will Ferry, and we've probably overpaid for Will Ferry, but Francisco Gavilan. Mr. Tilly Skin has changed the staff attributes back to numbers instead of descriptions. It's too easy for people. People just want everything just handed to them on a plate, don't they? Should we have a look at Jeremy James? Determination 18, heading 16, jumping route 16. Welsh and Argentinian. He doesn't have any caps, so he could be Scottish as well. Let's see if we can get James Wilson on loan as well. Where else has he been? Has he got any other? He's only ever played in Argentina, San Lorenzo. Oh, and he's played in Chile as well. Do you know what? Let's bring him in. I like the idea of this guy. $5,000? Let's become a key member of the squad. Absolutely bargain if the Wilson loan goes through. Highly rated on FM. Let's see if we can bring him in, shall we? So Sermon's gone out, so we can cross him off the list. Okay, so he's gone. Geiger has gone as well, of course, as has Morrison. Cameron's gone as well. Cameron was the other player that we needed, actually. He's coming on loan. So yeah, so we had two good players, didn't we? Who was it that was playing in midfield? I'm guessing it was from Rangers, presumably. Theo Ashgard. Is that Lyle Cameron? That was Lyle Cameron, wasn't it? Not allowing him to go on loan. That's fine. What about Ashgard? No, fair enough. Yeah, this one. I think I'm aware of what they've done with Wilson. Cammy Devlin. I recognise that name. $28. I mean, he's very much first team, isn't he? £275, £275 release clause. That's not very much at all. Let's see if this move for Ferry goes through. Because if it does, then that's our left back sorted. I mean, Jamalfi got loads of assists last year, so it feels a bit of a shame to then ditch him out. But also it probably makes more sense as well. Evening, Goodyear. How are we, my friend? Welcome. Look at that. He's in Morocco, but he still resubs, doesn't he? What a wonderful human being the Goodyear is. How are we? We're building a nation with an imaginary team. We're doing a creator club, mate. Yeah. Figured we might as well. I've never done that before. So doubling up with City Skylines. So I hope you're well, my friends. So Stefan Posh is how we start the stickers there for Austria. We've also got the shiny Haiti badge, which is a good one. That's a good one. That guy's a wrong un. So that's Shreldrup. Chris Wood. How much wood would Chris Wood chuck if Chris Wood could chuck wood? True or false, Chris Wood? Ramis Zerouki from Algeria. Anis Haj Musa from Algeria as well. Double Algeria. And Frantos Pierrot from Haiti. Quite a good pack there, Gudge. Hope you're well. Hope the family are good. Pleasure to see you as always. You know, let's give Gudger a little shout as well, by the way. Gudger, one of the good guys. Good is in his name. Could you go around kicking all Moroccans and say it's from Scotland? Yeah. Particularly Hakimi. Senegal 2, Belgium 0. England 4, Uruguay 0. I mean, they only played 10 men, so. Oh, apparently I'm shouting. Mrs. J has told me off. Kyle Gavin, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Welcome into the team. Cape Verde are going to win the World Cup at this rate. In the real World Cup, hopefully. So Elgin want to take Jamie Mercer in. That's way too loud. Oh, yeah, sorry, Mrs. J. I didn't realise I was shouting a lot. Thomas Ortega. Now there's an Argentinian. Now, can he get a work permit? That's the question. Active work permit. A committed player who gives his all. So 200 grand is, well, in fact, less than 200 grand actually. He could even be free. Oh. Just trying to circulate his name, apparently. Had a mad early morning with a bunch of locals from when Morocco beat the Netherlands, still here when they play Canada. Morocco's going to take Gudger on. Gudger's going to become a Moroccan. Mrs. J is coming down to tell me off now. Speaking of wrong uns in football, the Italian defender Bastoni's been involved in some shady stuff. Hasn't he? Like, that is... Like, that... Oh, and Ruggieri as well. Like, a couple of absolute wrong uns. Evening, Lou. How are we, buddy? Welcome in. Appreciate the raid. Very kind indeed. How's your stream? Hope you're well. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome to Build a Nation Scotland. We've started building from the base up. So Scotland, Portugal are through, Spain are through. England versus Senegal. We might be getting James Wilson. That's good. That is good. Some Italian footballers, not good. James Wilson, good. Roberto Bocci. 39-year-old. Do you want to sign this 39-year-old Argentinian? No, actually. But Ferry's quite a good one, though. So we can get him in. 25-year-old. £500,000 deducted from the transfer budget, which means we can go in and get that Australian guy from Hearts as well. Looney's been playing this Witcher 3. Very intrigued about this save. I had to raid over. So, let's accept the deal for Will Ferry, and then I'll show you what we're doing. So this, Ludo, is what we're doing, right? So, I need to apologise for Project Braveheart. That's a chat GPT thing. As you can see, I've drained several lakes putting this together. And basically what it is, right, is we want to make Scotland a nation that can get out of... Well, basically get out of the group stages of international competitions. Luffy, I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much indeed. There are stickers here to open in 1 second while I explain the save to Ludo and to the new viewers. So basically, we've got some things we want to try and tick off throughout the save. So we want to make Scotland a nation that we can be proud of, which means we have to try and create more Scottish players. So we're going to start looking for players in England who can potentially be dual nationalities. Also looking at the USA, we're looking at Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Ghana, Scandinavia. Basically, can we try and find another generation of Scots in the game? In addition to that, we want to try and build up the league. So we're going to take Aberdeen out of spite and hatred and revenge because we buggered them up the last time we played with them. So we want to try and get the Scottish League to be better. So we've picked a team that should theoretically be able to challenge for the top half of the table, maybe start challenging for those European spots as well, and then start moving forward. So that's where we are. So the save sort of got 2 points really. Be successful in Scotland in the SPL and with Aberdeen, and then be successful with Scotland as the national team and try and move them forward. We've already ticked off one part of level 2, which was get out of the group stage. So we got out of the group stage in the World Cup. Unfortunately, we got hammered by France 4-1 despite taking the lead. So we've actually ticked that off. So I need to update the graphic ever so slightly with that one. But as the save goes through, that's what we're hoping for. So win a premiership, produce a Scottish international, reach the Champions League, be the most successful Scottish League champions, start winning some Scottish championships, win a European trophy, reach a major tournament quarter-final, that's for the international side, reach the World Cup, and then behind me is level 6 there, which is win the European Championships, win the World Cup, and then complete Project Braveheart overall. So that's where we are. Can we find another generation of Scots? Bit pessimistic. Our life expectancy is shit. We should live long enough to provide a generation or two. I mean, look, we don't know, do we? This is obviously why are we doing it? I mean, it's fairly obvious, isn't it, really? It was 28 years since our last World Cup this year. We then, of course, got to the World Cup, but we've never been any good when we got there. So let's have a look at actually trying to progress some things throughout. The DNA, yeah, the DNA is the Scottish DNA. So we want players that are determined, they've got good work rate, they'll work hard for the team, they're aggressive, they're brave. We want good professionals, we want leaders, and we want to back that up at the club level as well. So no egos, no mercenaries, no players just turning up for big contracts. End of they're sort of like, they're trying to see out their days. We want young, hungry athletes, and that's what we want. And then there's that overall playing style we've got for the national team, which is going to be, it's going to be aggressive. It's going to be direct. We want to try and attack with intent, but also we want to make sure that we're compact. We want to make sure that we don't allow our oppositions to overrun us. So that's where we're going to be, and that's sort of the thinking behind the save. But I mean, it might well change. Who knows? The DNA is always a theme I struggle with in my saves. Deciding the attributes I'm focusing on outside of the obvious technicals. Yeah, like I just think that technicals can be learned. Like in real life, I don't think technicals are as much of a deciding factor as the mentals. I think if you've got the mentals and you've got the DNA there, then anyone that's got technical, then they're an extra player. Like, but you need that technical bit first. I think the mental bit first. Luffy, happy birthday for you this week, by the way. Pasalash of Croatia is your first pull, and we have Hannes Delcroix of Haiti, which I think no, it's not a swap. Mazraoui of Morocco. It's quite a good one. Sonderberg. Now, is Sonderberg the player we need to complete Norway? It might be, Shejmi of Iran. What number is it? So, Mrs. J, it is... We only need one on Norway. Norway 11. Cecilio Waterman. What a name that is. And Dylon Livramento of Cape Verde. So we've got some good stickers tonight. Yeah, I turned you off when you said the number. Sorry. Number 11, I think it was. No, hang on. Yeah, number 11. Oh, sorry. There you go. It's okay. I'm back. Right. Welcome, everyone. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. OBS just decided to die for a second, which was a bit frustrating. So let's see if we can just continue as normal, as if nothing's gone wrong. Thanks, Alice. It's nice to be back. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I was only gone for a little bit of time. Nothing good would ever come from Aberdeen. I warned you all. That's true. Luffy, I'm impressed he's blown the whole thing up. I did. I brought the whole thing down. Sorry. So did we have number 11 then, Mrs. J? That's the question. Did we have Sanderberg or not? After all this, it's gonna be embarrassing when it's like, no, we've already got that. Nightbot telling lies. Have we changed it? Monday, Friday, Saturday. Oh shit, yeah. Do you know what? I actually changed it. We need 4 and 8. Oh, is there only? Do we need 2 rather than 1? Anybody else not see TJ? I am here. 6 and 7 from MCG. I mean, I think I'm here. I'm pretty sure I'm here. This is making me start to question my own sense of reality now. Like, am I here? Give it an F5. Brock Lesnar, this shit. Can confirm you're not imaginary. Oh, D boy. Thank you, my friend. Nobody would imagine me. What a rubbish imagination you would need to have to have that. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I imagined a TJ. Like, did you? Why would you bother? You've imagined me a couple of times. Well, imagine no more. This TJ is more real than Aberdeen. Well, it's a pleasure to see you, D-boy. Hope you're well, my friend. Let's get this clipped in then. So we've made our first signing of the save. TJ is more real than Aberdeen. That's true. You've never seen me and Aberdeen in the same place, have you? Have you seen me in Aberdeen? Maybe. I'm very well. I'm very well, thank you, mate. Very well indeed. Mark Claver, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're good too. That's not Brock Lesnar or anything. Well, no, that's true. Fair point, well made. Sometimes we have to be reminded that, like, TJ, let's not Brock Lesnar things. Okay. Let's have a little nosy at who was that? There was that lad from, was it Hearts? I feel like it was Hearts, wasn't it? The Australian fella. So let's take a little look at him, shall we? Devlin, that was the lad. Cammy Devlin, 28 years old, 200 grand. I mean, that feels like argues with officials, dives into tackles, winds up opponents. I mean, that's what we need, isn't it? He can be the shithouse in the defense. Let's see if we can bring him in. And then what we could really do with is someone who can play just behind the strikers as well. Stephen Kingsley at Hearts is also worth looking at. All the Hearts players. Dennis Kayan, Turkish player at Ingolstadt. He does look pretty good, actually. 22 caps for the Turkish under-21s. Turkish, German and Swedish. He's only 22. Is there a chance we could turn him Scottish? He'd have to be, what would have to be, 27 by the time we gave him a go. Cassius Mailula. Jeremy Lazaro from Instituto. Or Mikkel Duland. Jobson. Larry Azuni. What a great name. Rodrigo Ramirez. Mrs. J. In on the primes. Show me someone who wants stickers. Mrs. J wants stickers, doesn't she? Craig Gordon is a good young goalkeeper. He's a fine whippersnapper. Well, arm snapper, actually. Really. Packs. We could get £2 million more for selling off some claws as well. Mario Pasalash. Unfortunately, Mr. J, we've already pulled that tonight, and I think we've got it anyway. So that's a double swap now. Finn Sermon. We are Belgium. The entire Belgium side. It's quite a nice one. That's good, isn't it? Another Sander Birch. So, Mrs. J pulling out the doubles, I'm afraid, here. Rahimi from Morocco. That's another swap of the Saudi Arabian team. And Abu Al-Shamat, which is another Saudi Arabian. Sorry, Mrs. J. Mrs. J, we've already pulled that tonight. Why do I get the feel that's been said before? Awful pack. It is. I'm sorry. I didn't realise it wasn't my choice. Irving Lozano, a former FM legend, 79 grand. My word. We can't get him in, can we? Shall I give Mr. J a sec? Shall I give Mr. J another pack just because that one was bad, wasn't it? Right. Do you want a better pack, love? Yes. Yes. There's no guarantees this is going to be a better pack, is there? Right. Okay. It does have an E card in there, so I need to give these to Aaron. I've said I'll give them to Aaron. So they got one of the digital packs. I just heard his name and wondered why. Okay, so we've got Iari. I think we've got him, but that's a good sticker. We've got Leandro Paredes of Argentina. Safiev of Uzbekistan. So I'm presuming that that's a swap as well. We only need one from them. Cesar Montes of Mexico. Yvonne Mvogo. Wake me up before Mvogo. Swiss goalkeeper. Nicolas de la Cruz of Uruguay. And Jorge Carrascal of Colombia. We did pull. It's beautiful watching you butcher so many languages at once. Honestly, Mr. J, I do everything for international relations. I offend every nation equally. We pulled Darwin Núñez earlier. I don't know if we've already got Darwin Núñez or not, but we've now got a Darwin Núñez. So there's a few for you to stick in tonight. And the same with the stickers. There's Darwin Núñez. Can we get them? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, do you want to come and get them? And then what Mrs. J will do is she'll... Right, I'll tell you what, I'll actually go and pass them to her. And then she can start marking them up and get ready for the swapsies. Here she comes. Thank you. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. So, let's have a look. Cammy Devlin has doubts about discussing terms with us. Great. He's on 11 grand. We haven't got that sort of money, have we? We're already over budget. And we want to sign a defender. Right, we can't get him. Which is a shame. So TJ opens the packs. Mr. J does all the work. Seems fair. No. We've got a good thing going on. So I open the packs. Mrs. J organizes them all right into what we've got, what we need, and then Eldest Jameson sticks them. So he gets the fun bit as well. Let's have a look at Yeremis James, shall we? Let's not give him 5 grand. Let's give him 5. 400 grand release. That feels like... Mrs. J gets the worst part sticker collecting. She does, but she also quite likes that bit, though. That's the thing. Darlow finished. Probably Potts. Yeah, like I just think we've hit a bit of a roadblock with it. Like just dragged on, didn't it? And it was going nowhere. What's going to end first? Belgium's golden generation, Liverpool's Coutinho money. Well, Liverpool Coutinho money will never end, will it? Yeah, we've got 1.5 million is our record purchase. Oh, Jesus. What was I saying? Yeah, so Darlow's sort of finished for now. for now. Like, I think we just got to the point where there was nothing really that we could do, and it was good in the sense that it was like a realistic save, and I love that. But I just think that when we got into the sort of like the transfer window the other week, there wasn't anything there for me. I didn't feel anything. There was no players that I really cared about. And like, even moving clubs, there was no sort of like, there was nothing that was worth moving for. So the save just was dead, really. Did it ever get started? Not really, no. TJ slowly realising there's fuck all money in Scottish football, which is perfect for me, because I'm not really one for spending much cash, am I? Really, I like to do things, find the bargains. We need to find a whole bunch of Generation Foot players for Aberdeen, don't we? France versus the Netherlands in the quarter-final. We need that as a final. We can't have... Look at what's left. England, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Colombia, Spain and Portugal. Netherlands have knocked out France. Busy Baron, I've driven to France. I'll be heading into Spain. I've disguised looking for my next FM team to manage as a family holiday. I mean, that is extreme, isn't it? That is extreme. Well done, Baron. So what have we got then? Where are we in the world? And what's your new save going to be? Spurs must have found more of their Robbie Keane money. Honestly, Spurs are splashing the cash, aren't they? Okay, so we've got another goalkeeper in, which is good. Wilson's going to come in as well. In Le Havre, heading to Bordeaux in the morning, and then it'll be on to Bilbao and Santander. Well, I don't want to tell you the news with Bordeaux, but it ain't looking good. Ain't looking good. They're back into Division 6 again. Oh wait, no, I have just told you the story with Bordeaux. That won't be your save. Yeah. Yeah, you could maybe do a Le Havre save. Could you do Santander? Is there a Santander to manage? Maybe. You could download a lower league database. You would have to go so low in the database. You would have to have like French school teams in there. England have won on penalties against Senegal. We don't believe that, do we? Belgium 2-2. They were 2-0 down a second ago. Is there a French Sunday League database? Probably. There's a database for every occasion, isn't there, really? Belgium 2-2. 2-0 down against Senegal. They've pulled it back to 2-2. There's your Belgian golden generation then. So Aberdeen versus Club Brugge. We're now playing a Belgian side in pre-season. We must admit. So let's have a little nosy at what can happen and have a little look at our club, shall we? There's probably a German pub league database. That would be good though, wouldn't it? Like I'd be all for that. like a beer house football side, like, you know. They're gonna fluke another week in the World Cup. Oh well, look, England have done it, so Belgium might as well. You know, neither of them deserve to still be in the competition, so We've completed a team, have we? Who have we done? Who have we done, Mrs. J? And can we... Holland! Can we show the chat? I think chat would be excited to see that. Two minutes 38 between Belgium goals. So do we put Palversa in the... I was going to let JJ stick it in tomorrow. Good plan. Good plan, actually, yeah. Right, let's go with that then. So Duncan just behind. Wilson and Nisbet up top. Armstrong and Aremu in midfield. Devlin, Ferry pushing up. And then Nooster, James, Milne in defence, and possibly Brotveit. But then McCrory could possibly be in goal as well. Maybe. Yeah, and then we'll start with that sort of 3 at the back, 5 at the back-ish formation and see how that plays out. We've got the little weirdy Scottish Premier Cup to play as well, so we can have an experiment with them there to see where we've gone. Is that the TJ Scottish ones you designed, Alice? I think it is, isn't it? Go on. Come on, here we go then. Let's see what this side looks like, shall we? Okay, so they've gone something similar. 1 striker up top as opposed to 3. Perfectly suited for the save. Absolutely. It's almost like you knew, Alice. You know what I mean? Like you were already like dialed in. Oh, good ball in. Nodded away by James. The Patagonian powerhouse. Oh, that's a foul. I think that's Will Ferry giving away his first penalty. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so that's a pretty weak start, isn't it? But it's also very appropriate for this save. Is this the... Oh, this is the tiki-taka one. This is apparently my attacking one. Taxi for Ferry. Ferry for Ferry. So it looks like we're having fine amounts of possession, but not creating anything with it. This is me playing tiki-taka as well, you know. Oof. So that's been Ferry caught out again on it down the left. There we go. Let's get the ball moving forward. That's better. Duncan, Nisbet. Here's Devlin. Devlin's gone charging. Oh. Oh! Stuart Armstrong, get in. Clayton, I see we're at the early TJ save that's super late into the FM game cycle. What do you mean? To be fair, other creators have given up by now, you know, and they're like, oh, let's see if Erling Haaland could, you know, survive in the women's second division. They're doing all that shite, you know. You know, let's do something. Let's do something different. Let's do something interesting. 21 stickers that we needed. Good stuff. Good stuff. Out of what? 8 packs or something. That's okay, as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. Exactly. Exactly. As long as I'm having fun, that's the main thing. You know, if chat are having fun, that's secondary. Although I did actually stop the download save because I don't think chat were having fun. And I was having less fun. Seeing the Japanese national team take on 1,100. Do you know what? I'll have another run up at that one, shall I, MCG? Have you seen the Japanese national team take on 100 Japanese school kids? I saw... That was a while ago, wasn't it, I think I have seen that video. I think it's pretty wild. We always have fun. We always have fun. Exactly, the Arsenal. We always have fun. Yeah? Don't you lot forget it. Yeah, if anyone asks, we had fun. Belgium kit's class. In it, Mrs. J. It's just... It's a stunner. Are you going to treat yourself to it? That's how I imagine Haaland in the women's second division game. You're not buying it. Oh, you'll tell me you're not going to buy the Japan away shirt next. You should do that. Japan away shirt's class. I might buy that one. £12 from China, a perfect copy. Oh, hoping for a post World Cup Adidas sale. Yeah, I hope for that as well, Zeep. I mean, I don't think I've got the money for a post World Cup Adidas sale either, because the Mexico shirt's lush. The Germany shirt is lush. You've got to get that one because that's the last ever German Adidas shirt. But Japan and Curacao as well. And then the Belgian one. Waiting for the Ghana away one. Ghana away is Puma, is that right? I mean, we have a Puma outlet shop as well, so that's also possible. Mm. The interesting thing with the Ghana one is, like, see how it's like a light pattern on the front? Apparently, the inside is the proper print, so that's why it looks light on the outside. So it's like inside out, which I thought was quite interesting. That. Got the Mexican home and black away, Belgium away, South Korea away, Canada black away. Oh, the South Korea away one's lush as well. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Do you know what? Jamafi can go to Jamfi can go to Dundee United. Germany home, Japan and Belgium away are what I'll be looking for. Good idea, innit? Like, they're good shirts. I also want that DC Fontaines one that you've got, Zeep, as well. That's I looked at that and I was like, ooh, maybe. New Sunderland one, not sure if it's the way or the third kit is lovely. You mean that one, MCG? Yeah, it's the away kit. It's lush. It's lush. And because it's got no sponsor on, then it looks like the best polo shirt in the world. I picked it up and Mrs. J was like, "You're gonna just wear that all summer, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah, I reckon so." Sadio Mane being subbed off. God, he's not very good. Oh, he's old now, isn't he? Is he old? I feel like he's old. Riyad Hashim. $28 old. Oh, from the penalty, of course. Sorry, my mistake. I didn't even consider the idea of penalties. I was just straight in at criticising someone for no reason. Emil Hansen. Extra time's just started. Right, okay, this one's going to go to the wire, isn't it? Seen the Elvis theme shirts, not for me. No, I'm not. Look, I'm not for it, but I understand the fact that they've done it from a commercial point of view. It's genius. It's absolute genius. Like, they're able to sell these shirts at Graceland, which means that, like, Elvis fans will just buy shit that's got Elvis's name written on it, or like, so for it to be like okayed by the Elvis Presley estate means that, right, we need to bring more money into the football club. Get a shirt that's going to be sold all over America. Why not? Why not just do that? Just do that. This is a really, really smart decision by the club. Really smart. You know, is it something that we're going to see more clubs do in the future? Maybe. You never know. I think Villa had did Villa have a sort of like a, I don't know if it was an actual thing or whether it was like a concept, but didn't they have one with Black Sabbath? When Black Sabbath did the last concerts at Villa Park, did they not do something like that? Charlie Metven didn't think of it, did he? Oh, he absolutely thought of it. Yeah. He'll tell you he thought of it. He's just waiting for the beat dropping in so that he can take all the credit. Right, so Club Brugge have beaten us, which is that was just a friendly, so it doesn't really matter. As I said to you before, remember, if you want the save game for this save, it is in the Discord, right? So go into the Discord and then have a look in the TJ stream chat section, and you can find our day one. Yeah. And then you can help find some Scottish players for the future. Because I think that's probably where the most fun for this save is going to be, trying to find the future Scottish players. Daniel Bocanegra, 39-year-old Colombian. Maybe we don't take him. Jeremias James is coming in. The 25-year-old Patagonian, we presume. In he comes. He's got a stupidly low buyout clause, so that's a concern that he might leave pretty quickly. James has been on trial and did enough to persuade. English is the most widely spoken language in Scotland. James only has a basic grasp of the language. He'll be sent an intensive course. Yeah, let's get him to speak the language. Netherlands versus England. I think Netherlands have beaten England. Netherlands have beaten England on penalties. So it's the Netherlands versus Ivory Coast or Spain in the World Cup final. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? We won't find out just yet. We've got to find out in a little bit. Vertical tick attacker. You know what? Let's go with fluid counter attack, actually. Interesting to have a Welsh player that doesn't speak English. Maybe he's just learnt Welsh, though, Alice. I guess if he's living out in Argentina as well, maybe his parents are incredible, and presumably is his parents. Maybe his parents are incredibly proud Welsh speakers and refuse to let him speak English in the house. He can only speak Welsh or Spanish. Get him to learn English, then put him amongst Aberdonians who'll have no clue. It seems a bit unfair, doesn't it? My Irish manager has zero knowledge of the English. I mean, that's a personal preference, though, isn't it? Okay, let's give these boys some squad numbers. And away we go. As dire straits are about to kick in. Oh. It's perfect. Perfect. Aberdeen versus Montrose. It's Premier Sports Cup. Here we go then. Pittodrie is the home of the first fixture. Aberdeen versus Montrose. Let's have it. Palaversa's back in. Armstrong's moved just behind the strikers. It's Geordie Josh I listen to. I wouldn't say I listen to Geordie Josh. I love Geordie Josh crying because of his delusion. He's an absolute spank, is what he is. Oh, Armstrong's missed it. We've won it back. Palaversa. Wilson. Here's Palaversa. Over the top. Wilson. Oh, gets lucky. Played in. Nisbet. It's just come up on your TikTok. Oh, he's honestly, he's so deluded. It's unbelievable. Right, James Wilson gets very, very fortunate there. Ball's played back. Nisbet with the tap in. Same with Jonathan Morley for Liverpool. Oh, he's an idiot as well. Yeah. Armstrong floats it in. Milne with the header. 2-0. To be fair, most football teams, social media, fans are drainers. Like, because that's why they're popular, right? They're reactionists. They get the views, but they're all just vapid human beings, aren't they? Every fan base has twats. Yeah. And all those twats got camera phones for Christmas. Like it's just yeah. The internet. Honestly, I think you should be charged more for the internet, I think. Alaversa. Will Ferry. Come Will, take him on. Take him on. Oh. This is better. Speaking of Man City, let's have another chat with Noel Gallagher every other week. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that to be fair, that's just talk sport, isn't it, at the minute? Like, oh, can we ring Noel Gallagher for his views on Pep Guardiola leaving? Ty from AV TV called Mourinho a loser. Go to bed. Yeah. Oh, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. Like the fact our defenders just keep looking at him, just like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Oh, Palaversa, look at that. Straight past his man, Will Ferry. Beautiful ball out. Devlin. Loads of space. Nisbet. Ha ha, that away. Ha ha, this away. Ha ha, that away. My oh my. Kevin Nisbet. Doing the wizardy woos. Let's bring Ferry off, actually. Bit of a rest. Bring Aremu off as well. It's been in my head all day and I couldn't work out how to write it. Sorry. Josh talks up the bollocks, doesn't he? Doesn't he just? The problem is, the more bollocks you watch of him, the more that the internet shows you him. Then it's like, oh, you must like this sort of shite. And it's like, no, I don't. But in a sense, I also do, because I like watching him cry. Like, he'll be having an absolute heart attack now that Tonali's gone. Wilson, Nisbet. Nisbet's through. Can't, he hasn't got his hat trick yet. Oliver's there. Shinny deflected all the way through. Not quite going in, though. Out for a corner. Oh, sounds like we've got a hydration break coming up, everybody. Living on a Prayer, one of the official songs of hydration. Still say we can't spend any money. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Aberdeen aren't as good as they think they are. We don't think we're very good. Like, and they're going to get another 70 million when you buy Bruno as well. Well, the thing is, Bruno's a good signing for Arsenal, because what he does is he celebrates corners. So at Arsenal, he's going to be celebrating fucking loads of times. Yeah. So definitely bring him in. What you've really done is you've brought in a Brazilian cheerleader. So he'll cheer whenever you get a corner, and then Arsenal will take the corner and they'll score. So he'll then get to celebrate again. It'll be brilliant. He'll have such a good time. You know, in terms of playing football, whatever. But mainly just celebrating corners. He fucking loves it. He will also cry when it comes to derbies, and you know, sometimes he won't play. It's not because he's scared. It's not because he's scared. No, because he's really hard. But he does tend to not play in them. But when he does play, he celebrates corners. Got each other. That's a lot for love. So yeah, you love a corner. Bruno Guimaraes loves a corner. It's a match made in heaven. Zubamendi can play in the derbies. Yeah, Tonali can play in the derbies, but for Tottenham. In fact, he didn't play in the derby either, did he? Because again, he pussied out of it. He was like, "Oh, I can't play in the derbies." No, that's fine. Oh no, sorry, it was him that he pussied out of the derbies. Joe Linton was the other one that pussied out. Bruno did play. My mistake. Bruno was cheering corners, and yeah, Joe Linton was injured, and so was Tonali. So Arsenal dropping 6 points to Sunderland next season incoming. It's possible. You never know. TJ, did we buy all the Stars and Wonder Kids? What on this on here? No, not at all. We brought a couple in. We brought 3 players, which is certainly more than what we normally get. There is still some possibilities of getting some of those younger Scottish players in as well. So maybe, I mean, still nothing on Dan Neil at this moment in time. But yeah, some of the other players are still options. Andrew Todd, who's wanted Hamilton Inverness. And Stanway. Becoming increasingly aware that no Scottish player has a decent haircut between them. We need to import barbers as part of the building a nation. Right, so we'll hire loads of Turks as well. And they can come in and do the haircuts. Yeah? That makes sense. Actually, speaking of which, there you go. Turkish player. Work permit issue, right. Need to play more than 70 games for his country. He doesn't have the number of points. Let's see if we can do without paying for him. As long as they have big red beards, we could get some Vikings in as well, couldn't we? Could get some Vikings in. Mo Hussein, welcome in. Good to see you. Spain versus Ivory Coast in the semi-finals. Evening, Mo. How are you? Spain win on penalties. So it's Spain versus Holland in the World Cup final. England versus the Côte d'Ivoire in the third and fourth place playoffs. 38-year-old. We're not going to sign him, are we? Same as Jobson. How much are they saying, Elliot? What's going to cost? He doesn't want to join us. He wants to be in a Conference League side. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? All very good. Thank you, Mo Hussein. Hope you're good too, my friend. Hope life's treating you well. Rodrigo Ramirez. He has an active work permit. Argentinian. Very determined. Let's see what we can get on trial. Who we got? Sterling next. Sterling, then Peterhead, then Dunfermline. Right, where are the? What's the pre-season odds? Pre-season odds is 6th. Right. Okay. That's fine. Well, I mean that's pretty much 12th, isn't it? Really. Yeah. All done with squad numbers. Everyone's got their squad numbers. Everyone's happy with that. Um, let's move him to an advanced wing back. Actually, Armstrong's struggling, so let's pop. Pop him in there. There you go. So let's put Duncan in there. Actually, right. We're back. Sorry, I thought you imploded a while back. I did. Yeah, it all died, Chris. But then I came straight back very quickly. I was like a streaming Jesus, um, but real. You know. So yeah, we won our first match as well in the Premier Sports Cup. Is it? So this is our second match now. Let's see how we can get on against SAF Sterling Album. So we had 2 goals from Nesbitt in the last match. We had a goal from Milne. So 3-1, I think it was. Or was it 3-2? Devlin back inside. Aremu. Duncan. Oh, off the other side of the bar. There's penalties in the Belgium Senegal, you see, yeah? Person at the back of this ground looks quite different. Nice. Drop out, sends it up. Nisbet can't quite get there. Migichi up over the top. Cut out by Nuster. Duncan. Wilson. Nisbet. Duncan. Oh, straight at the keeper. There's Nisbet. Out to Ferry. I thought he was going to cross it. Earlier cross would have been nice, Will. Come on. Rotvite launches it. Wilson misses it. Duncan Ferry. Go on the Ferry. Oh, he's pulled it back. Cleared. Milne. Duncan off the crossbar again. Nooster. Ferry's headed over the top. Chat doing a Leon save. Had to sell my attacking midfielder left. Any recommendations? There you go. Chat, what can we do? Aidan McGeady's a good shout, actually. Barry Bannon was where my head was going to go at. Liam, how are you, buddy? Just hopped on to tell me your team is as strong as your calf muscle. Oh, God, it's going to snap, isn't it? Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, we're currently having a wonderful time in Aberdeen. But, you know, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Nisbet, Ferry deflected out. Yeah, as I said to you before, if you're not following Arcade Grenade over on YouTube, please do so, folks. My mate Liam doing some 3D printing. He's going to get some video game chat back in the future as well. So, and he made my Football Manager light as well. So, give the boy some love. Palaversa, Nisbet, Aremu, out of Devlin. Gone inside. There's James Wilson. That's what we wanted. It's an extender. Thing as well though is if you're watching on YouTube, obviously we appreciate you being here, but you're missing out on loads of quality 80s tracks being played tonight. Max, I love even after taking the piss. That's the currency we deal in, Liam. That's the currency we deal in. You know that, right? Finally got the goal the performance deserved. Just the 17 shots today, Zeep, yeah. Just about. I think we've just about scraped enough of a performance there. There's Nooster in with a tackle. Palaversa inside. Duncan. Will Ferry. Last minute penalty to Belgium. Duncan with the hit. Yes, Ferry. Is he going to float it in? Back post, Nisbet. Nooster! What a header that is. That is quite the header. Look at that. Gets up. Boomf. Penalty to Belgium in the last minute. Oh, last minute of extra time as well, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. 2-0. That'll do. Senegal going to walk off again. They might do. They've done it before, haven't they? They've got previous. Oh, they're throwing a strop. What channel's it on? Is it on ITV? England have beaten Ivory Coast 7-3 after extra time. Right, okay, let's have a watch then. They are kicking off, aren't they? Nice tactic. Have someone be injured as well at this moment in time. Just like, oh, quick, you go down and hold your face. That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know this is reminiscent of the PSG and Arsenal penalty. You know when Dembele scored in the Champions League, and it was like all the Arsenal players like surrounded uh Katskevelia, I think it was, wasn't it? And being like, right, let's pull him off, and it's like brilliant, like how the sort of like PSG players like sort of surrounded the penalty spots. The Arsenal players couldn't scratch it up and scuff it up, and then once all that died down, Carlos just gave the ball to Dembele and went, right, you take it. And it was like, oh, it was such a beautiful moment to be like, you've probably been like outdone there as to what's gone on. But this is going to be interesting then. See what happens. I'm a few seconds behind you, I think. Then we've all okay. You lot all know what's happened. I haven't seen it yet. So I'm gonna say I don't know. No, I don't worry at all. Not a problem. Just means I can be surprised when it happens. Might miss it on the read. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mine's. Oh no, he scored on mine as well. Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, no, it's definitely happens. Netherlands have won the World Cup on our save. So there you go. 3-2 after extra time. Yeah. Nicky Devlin is going to consider leaving at the end of his contract. Okay, that's fine. If you want to do that, that's... Lyndon Gooch. Where's Lyndon Gooch playing? Huddersfield. You can't help but feel bad for any team that sort of loses it in the last few seconds, can you? You know, that's often a bit tough to take sometimes, isn't it? Marcus Force. Did he used to play for Borough? Didn't he? Yeah. I have a feeling he probably wants a lot of money then if he's played for Borough. So let's go through all this then. So everyone's happy. World Cup's over. Scottish national work will start in September. So we've got a little bit of time before we play an international match. What have we got? How many more of these games have we got before the season starts? 2 more of these Premier Sports Cups, and then the season starts. St Mirren, Rangers, Kilmarnock, Hibs. That's how the season starts. So what we'll do then is, nice that Dennis Kyan is being recommended because we've tried to sign him. Atalanta have signed the deal for Lewis Ferguson. We've got an extra 1.6 million. Nice. Friday Streamers Scottish national team transfer window. Well, I mean, there's 2 months to play in game before we get up to the Scottish national team. So possibly. So what I'd say is if you haven't got the save file already, then now's a good time to go and do it. Like, grab a copy of it, have a little scoot about, look for players that are going to be interesting to possibly look to call up, for the Nations League campaign. And also beyond that, we've got the Euros to look forward to. So we've got Slovakia, Greece, and Georgia in our Nations League group. So we might try a few players out, see what we can do, try and find out what's coming down the road. But ultimately, I've got to say a big thank you. Thank you everyone for tonight. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. I think it's so far it suggests that we have a save that might be fun. Obviously we're only 2 streams in, so that might all change, but loads of stickers done, loads of football stuff done, some good conversations, a lot of fun. Check out the podcast tomorrow. Let's go see Breezy. We've not seen Breezy for a while. He says it's not coming home. I agree. So please remind him that football is not coming home. Go and go give Breezy some love, and I'll see you all on Friday. So take care, everyone. All the best. Bye now.